You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming. It's me on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. And it appears as though we have a caller, y'all. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Man, I'm glad I didn't delete it. Come on, pick up. You've said it before, you've got nothing better to do on the weekends. The seconds tick by, feeling like hours. Eventually the phone stops ringing and takes me to his voicemail box. Hey, Russell, it's Ben. I was, hoping I could talk to you sometime. It's important, so give me a call back when you get this. I didn't have much time to think of a message on the spot, so I hope that's good enough. Huh. I put the phone down and give my nerves a rest. Hopefully he gets the voicemail. Then again, what if he deleted my number? What if he has a filter on his inbox that erases messages from people not in his contacts? Honestly, that would kind of make sense. I can't imagine having an open inbox is fun when you're a social pariah. I don't think I can blame him on this one. What kind of messages would I get? Look at the freak with the nightmares. I bet you're schizo. You should be in therapy or an asylum. And that's just the tame shit I can think of. I'd hate to come back to an inbox full of that. I let out a long sigh and grabbed my phone again. Russell told me back when we first met that he never answers a call from a number he doesn't recognize. I guess I should send him another text telling him who's calling. Hey, Russell, it's Ben. Can we talk soon? Simple and to the point. Now, if it's anything like last time, I should be getting a return call in... No response. Damn it! I look on this front, I guess. Seems like I'm gonna have to track him down in person, huh? I roll my head in frustration, then return my attention back to my computer screen. The essay I was working on beams back at me, clearly taking pleasure in reminding me that I still need to finish it. A stupid essay for a stupid story for a stupid class. Why did I think taking a literature class was a good idea? Of course they were gonna throw a bunch of writing assignments at me. What the hell else is a frickin' university class gonna do? I click minimize on the program in anger and decide to open the web browser. I've got the rest of the day to finish this trash. I think I could take a little break for here and there. Especially when my nerves are so frayed. I finished watching a half-hour video and stretch out my arms. Phew, this is hard work. Who knew avoiding homework could be so exhausting? I roll my eyes with a smirk. Who am I kidding? I'm just being lazy at this point. Still, there's other things I'd rather be doing right now. It's been a while since I checked my voicemail. I wonder if Dad had sent me a message yet. I absent-mindedly navigate to the bookmarks on my web browser and click on the email service. And I get more than I bargained for. What the hell? The page loads in and I see I have over 200 unread messages. All from the same source. All with the same header. Hello. My blood runs cold as I scroll down the list and... it's all the same. Hello. Hello. My free hand starts to shake. Who the fuck is this? Who hacked into my sister's account? If I wasn't convinced before, I'm definitely convinced now. Somebody's fucking with me. As I click through the individual messages, they all say the same thing in the email body. Hello. Well, they're certainly creative, aren't they? God, who does shit like this? They have to know what they're doing, right? Why use my sister of all people to get at me? And why me? What did I ever do? I pull my hair in frustration. Why is it that I can never catch a break? Why am I always haunted by shit outside my control? Why can't I just be a normal college student like everyone else? I close the web browser and take a couple meditative breaths. I'm giving them what they want, aren't I? Losing my shit like this, it's pathetic. I slap my cheeks and steel myself. The answer is simple. I just have to block my sister's old account. And they have no way to contact me. Maybe this is all a sign. I admit I haven't been dealing with everything in the most healthy way. What if this is the cosmos telling me I need to grow up and move on? Yeah, a very gentle way to do that indeed. Fucking cosmic luck is what I have. Cursed by every possible thing that can go wrong all inside one tiny skull. I know I should talk to someone about this, but I shake my head vigorously. Screw that. I've already given everyone more than enough to think I'm crazy. I'd be insane to add on to that pile. Just gotta get my mind off of it. Another deep breath. I get back to doing the thing I was supposed to be doing. Guess I'll take a hint, huh? I reach over to where I left my textbook, open face down on my bed. 1 act down, 2 to go. My ears perk up when I hear my phone buzz on the table. I immediately change course and reach for it instead. It has to be Russell. Ah, I knew he'd text me back eventually. I could use a bit of relief after everything that just happened. Don't talk to me anymore. My heart sinks as I read what he has to say. I carefully place the phone back on the table, get up from my chair, and collapse down onto my bed. Grabbing the blanket off to the side, I bury my face into my pillow. Ah! And use it to muffle a scream. I return to my room after grabbing dinner at the UC. Still no sign of Zach. What a surprise. He's probably going to show up right after I hit the sack like yesterday. Don't think I didn't see the light creep in from the doorway, my friend. You're sneaky, but you can't hide much from a stressed-out, nerve-fried roommate. I sit down in my chair and open my laptop again. The first thing that pops up when everything loads is in my word processor. N is my word processor. Still have a ways to go. Especially after the nap I had that took almost half the day. I close my eyes when I remember the reasons why I did that. It doesn't seem like I'm going to catch much of a break today. The best thing for me to do right now is just put my nose to the grindstone and finish my work. Ha. Hope I have a better day tomorrow. September 25th, 2018. I try my best to stifle a yawn as what feels like the longest session of journalism I've ever had so far comes to a close. Now, before I let you all go, I'll leave you with a reminder. Your school newspaper articles are due by the end of the week. I look forward to seeing the fruits of your labor. I close my eyes and let out a silent groan in my head, a sentiment that seems to be shared by my classmates. Duh, why are you looking so sad, Ben? Well, all of them except for this particular panda. Just pack your things and leave me alone. I'm not in the mood for your teasing. Duh? I quickly gather my notebook and textbook, shove them in my backpack, then make a beeline for the exit. As I'm turning the corner, a hand gently falls on my shoulder. What's wrong? I didn't mean to offend you or anything. The silent groan finally earns its voice. Look, I still haven't figured out what I'm going to write my article on, okay? Really? That's it? I slump my shoulders and roll my eyes. I wouldn't expect you to understand. Try me. Maybe I can be of some help. Okay, fine. I turn to face the smirking panda. I don't even know where to begin with this. What could I possibly write about that's interesting enough for the school newspaper? The panda shrugs. You're overthinking it, man. It's not like you're aiming for a Pulitzer Prize, right? I suppose not. Man, dude, you have quite the perfectionism streak, don't you? Never mind that. My first bit of advice is to stop stressing out about it so much. You're psyching yourself out and it's paralyzing you. Yeah, it kinda is. Huh. I can honestly say I didn't expect Brian to be that helpful, but for some reason his words are actually resonating with me. What are you interested in? I stopped to think for a moment. That's a good question. What am I interested in? It's not like I participate in any campus events. And I'm not exactly doing anything worth writing about myself. I don't know. You can't be serious, dude. Okay, let's try this. He pulls me off to the side and forces me to sit down on a bench with him. Here's what I'm writing about. Don't steal it, huh? I'm covering Rush Week. My ears perk up. Wasn't that the Greek life event from a couple weeks ago? That's right. Diego and I were interested in rushing for a frat, and we definitely made the rounds. And there it is. Yeah, you seem like the type, all right. Thanks. Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean by that? Young, dumb, and full of cum. Whoa, is that a real thing? I don't think I've heard that one before. I mean, you're not wrong. But give me at least a little credit, man. I've got almost 1,000 words written for my article. Maybe we could change dumb for something like, dense? Oh, I'm dead's alright. You know what I mean. Anyway, I guess my suggestion is to write about something you know. Oh, I got it. A light bulb seems to suddenly go off in his head. Ha, you're gonna love me for this one. I'll be the judge of that. What is it? Remember how Nate's been talking about that play his club is putting on? I blink a couple times. Why don't you write an article about that? Could be a great advertisement for them. And you'll get credit for your assignment. It's a win-win. I'm practically speechless here. That's an amazing idea, Brian. Holy crap, how did I not think about that? That's what I'm wondering too. Aren't you and Nate like a thing now? I snapped my head back towards him. How did you... Oh, I heard about it from a little bird. A very red-haired, green-eyed bird. Karina! I get up from my seat completely flustered. I'm sure my face is scarlet red right now. I'm gonna kill her! Without thinking, I start sprinting for the exit. Good luck, Ben. I'll see you tomorrow. Brian shouts after me, barely able to contain his laughter at my expense. Thanks for the advice, Brian. Once I got the adrenaline out of my system, I stopped outside the Busala building next to the Roman columns. I'll be having a little chat with Karina about this later. Nope. With my phone out, I thumbed through my contacts list looking for a certain someone. I should probably put Nate in my favorite section. I hastily type up a text message asking if he'd like to join me for lunch. He should be getting out of class real soon if he hasn't already. He responds in almost no time flat. Yes? I know it's just a single word response, but it makes my heart flutter all the same. I text back saying to meet me at the UC. I'm walking there now with the rest of the drama class. See you soon. I'm caught off guard for a moment. I would have preferred just hanging out with my boyfriend for a bit, but this could actually work in my benefit. If everyone's together, that'll make it a lot easier to ask if I can write an article about them. With a little more spring in my step, I take off down the main path towards the UC. I step into the main cafeteria with a tray of food in my hands. Seems I beat Nate and his group here, so I decided the best use of my time would be to get some grub. Heh. If you wait too long to get in line, that's when the lunchtime rush gets here. Always better to be early. I scan around the chamber looking for any familiar faces. Over here, darling. Ha! Nate stands up from the long table he's sitting at and waves theatrically at me. Don't want to keep him waiting. I quickly make my way over to him, weaving between an assortment of other tables along with their occupants of various sizes. I saved you a seat. The fox pulls out the chair next to him and pats on it. Thanks! As I lay my tray down on the table, I notice I have several pairs of eyes focused on me. Man, he wasn't kidding about most of his group being here. Of course, I recognize Candace, Addie, and Neal. Neal? But there's at least 7 other members of his class here at the table. Fortunately, the rest of them seem more interested in the conversations they're already having. As for these 3, though? So, do you guys do this often? I flash a smile at them. Ah, definitely! This has sort of become an after-class ritual for us. That's one way to put it, Addie. Every lunch after class we're here. It sounds like a ritual to me. This isn't creepy, is it? Maybe we should call it a habit instead. The bull peers at me between the strands of his hair combed over his eyes. Ritual, habit, what matters is you're all having a good time, right? That's true. For some reason, my heart is pounding like crazy. Alright, y'all, I'm actually gonna pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Silverman. Thank you for going above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our gold tier patron, Teresm Guy. You're awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to our ultimate tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5. Alrighty, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!